What a night. What a night for these players and these coaches and for our fans. Obviously, when you look at the schedule, this is one of those games that everybody talks about, right? And sometimes it's hard to get your team to focus on anything else because you're going on the road to play a SEC opponent like Arkansas, the history of this program, how special this place is, the stadium, the crowd, all that stuff. And, coming off a loss 2 weeks ago, our players just went to work. We practiced during the bye week a lot, which I'm sure they didn't like, but I think now they understand why. And I'm just really proud of them because this has been a team, I'm on my third season. It's been 2 really, really hard years. And to see them rise to the occasion, to stay together, to keep believing, right? Arkansas makes a run late, and we didn't fold. We actually bowed up, right? We made it hard on them. We did get the ball with 2:56. We make multiple big plays on that last stretch. Josh Love was fantastic, and and then we run the ball in, which has been something that we've been working really hard. I thought our O-line was outstanding tonight. They kept Josh clean, and he was able to deliver the ball with good accuracy. And and then just what an amazing effort by our defense. I don't know what the turnover thing was. I think it was 5. Is that right? 5 picks, which is just an incredible night. We talk a lot about that, finishing those plays, which they did. The big one by Bobby Brown at the end, and the 2 4th-down stops in the first half. It was just an incredible team win. We hit field goals, we placed the ball well on the kickoff, we covered well in the kicking game, we punted well. So it's just a total team effort. I know everybody says that when you win a game like this, but that's what you have to win a game like this, right? So I'm just really proud of our kids. They kept believing in each other, they kept fighting for each other, and I think it's really an exciting step for us to take.
Looks like y'all took advantage over the middle a lot. Just talk about that.
I think everything with our offense is, Ryan Gunderson coaches our quarterback and he does a great job, and I think and Kevin McGibbon calls the plays, and he's an experienced play caller, and Josh did a great job of reading through his progression. I mean, that's what you want your senior quarterback to do, is to be poised when the game is at its craziest and deliver strikes when he's back there in a big time atmosphere like he did. And so, I'm really excited for him because it's just an incredible moment, because his process of development is well documented, right? He's been the starter, he's been replaced, he's been put back in, he's been injured, he's been healthy, all these things. And all he does is just put in more work, and all he does is study more film, and all he does is just keep every day in practice, competing, practicing, detail, and the results are what we've seen from him so far this year, which in my opinion has been really special. It's just so exciting to see. And I think he's really appreciative that Troy and the rest of the guys kept him clean. I see one grass stain. I see one sack. Yeah, one sack. So that's a hell of a night. So pretty excited. That's a really long answer. I'm sorry.
We love quotes.
Okay. Well, I got him.
Was there anything particular that maybe the secondary or your DC saw in what Starkle was doing? I mean, 5 interceptions, 4 interceptions, and the long ball at the end is the 5th.
Yeah, I think it's a combination. I thought our defensive line was able to push the pocket a little bit. Coach Odom does a good job in the pressure scheme, man in zone pressure. But in order for those things to happen, we also got to hold up in the back end, right? And so I thought that was really good. We gave up the big one, missed a tackle on the second big one, but other than that, I thought our defense was lights out. So I think that the interceptions were a combination of us being in good position in the back end, but also pushing that pocket and collapsing that thing and making Starkle feel that.
It was great. I caught myself on the field actually crying more than being all cheerful and cheering. This one means a lot to me. Being here is my 5th year, and being through what I've been through, it's a lot. And to come to an SEC school, no one believes in you. One of their linebackers says you're going to run for 0 yards against us, and you come here, you run the ball for over 100, and you upset them at their place. It's just a lot. It means a lot. So I just caught myself crying a little bit because it means so much to me.
Yeah, there were a couple comments they had during the week about scoring 70 and all that. I assume that got back to y'all.
What was that?
I assume that got back to y'all.
Oh, it did. You know, Coach Brennan addressed the team about it. He told us not to respond to it and just to keep it as fire, motivation, and just to go out there and play ball and prove them wrong.
Just how can this springboard y'all? Obviously, it's been a tough couple of years, like he said, but you know, get this win and go through the rest of the schedule.
You know, it ain't an easy schedule. Mount West, I mean, people gotta give more credit than they do because this conference is a lot better than people think. And so it's a big win against a big team, good team, and we go back to the drawing board and fix what we gotta fix and get ready for another tough team and another tough conference.
How important is it when you beat a team like this? I mean, momentum, it exists, it doesn't exist, but just confidence-wise, you go into Mountain West play, and I mean, teams that are lesser in stature than
Yeah,
others,
of
so you gotta
course.
feel like you can beat whoever.
I wouldn't say you feel like you can beat whoever. It definitely gives you a lot of confidence. And if you go to a school like this and you beat a team like this in their house, it gives you a lot of confidence that if you can line up anybody on us, we'll give you a game. And so we don't want to look down on the Mountain West teams because we beat an SEC school and they're Mountain West. Because a lot of these Mountain West teams are very good, like I said. So we don't want to take them lightly.
They tied it up there, 24-24. What was been said? You know, as y'all were going out on the field, getting ready to drive down.
We got to go down and win it. We had to do our 2-minute drill, and we had to get the ball down the field and score to win. We had to get at least in field goal range, and we topped off with a touchdown. Take that any day.
One more question for Troy, and then we'll bring in Josh Love. Okay, thanks, Troy.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Win like this make it all worth it? All the stuff you've gone through that you talked about?
It's been an unreal journey, and this just kind of gets the season started a little bit with this big win, with the confidence and everything. But I love my brothers in that room, and we're gonna keep fighting.
What did you see in Arkansas defense y'all were able to take advantage of so much?
They like to move a little bit with their safeties. Just keen on them. They kind of tip off what they're doing, but just trusting it. At the beginning, I had a couple misreads, and but just continue to trust it. Talking to Coach Anderson and having him on the sideline helping me out, and just continue to trust in myself and my teammates, and just go out there and rip it.
Yeah, he talked about you got to go score, but what did you say in the huddle? When you get out there, before the first play.
At the last drive.
Yes.
The last drive, everybody on the sideline is coming up to you and others and saying that they believe in you, and that's been the big word this week is believing each other and yourself, and I think we just did that.
You talked about only the one sack. Just how important was that for you?
I think it's huge. Coming off a season last year where kind of got banged up with concussions, but to come out here against the SEC team and kind of run them a little bit, and not getting hit a lot, not on the ground a lot. It was actually a play where I probably could have got rid of the ball faster and kind of could have avoided it. But big boys up front, huge credit to them. They put in the work this offseason. Getting with them and getting on the same page with protections made a huge difference in our games this year.
Y'all didn't have a lot of fans here, but y'all got to celebrate with them. What did that feel like, and just overall?
It's pretty cool. I mean, first of all, that was a hell of an atmosphere playing here in Arkansas. Some of the fans were chirping, but some of the fans were really, really cool. Got to talk to a couple of them after the game. But our fans that came out and made the trip, that's an awesome thing. I appreciate them for doing that. I have some family here as well, and it's just a great feeling.
Where at?
Was that?
Where do you have family out here?
They were
you
in the
had
stands,
family.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Their family came back. Yeah.
Okay, I
came
thought
out
you were
here.
saying
Yeah.
that from Arkansas.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
What does this mean for the program? I mean, it's kind of been a difficult, as Coach said, it's been a difficult time,
Right.
difficult time before he arrived. What does it mean in the grand scheme of San Jose State football?
I think, you can check this. I don't know if we've ever been to a SEC school. Is that
First time.
First time?
First
Yeah.
time, yeah.
I mean, that's that's an incredible feature, and we're gonna continue to use this as confidence to going in against Air Force next week in a short week. We got to prepare early, but we're just gonna move on forward with this momentum.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll start with it. Just I mean, 5 picks is a big deal, but the two big things I think were maybe blowing up in the red zone in those first 2 drives. I mean, how did you guys, manage to do that? I mean,
It's something we practice on and every day. We go on the goal line, we talk about knuckling up. offense, strong defense. So I'm proud of my guys, D-line, linebackers, DBs. We answered the call when they were in the red zone, and I'm just proud of everybody.
We're really limited in running the ball. Let's talk about that a little bit.
We knew we had a good back. He's pretty mobile, pretty big guy. We tried to get him, we didn't want him to go run straight downhill, so we got penetration and got him to move his feet a little bit. So credit to the D-line.
Did you see anything from the start? I mean, 5 picks is a crazy amount. Did you see anything that he was doing, or was it just the game plan was working?
I think we put a big emphasis on making him move his feet, or at least getting some type of pressure on him. So he's not comfortable in the pocket. So we got good pressure on him. I think we got him rattled a little bit after we hit him a couple times. And good ball skills by the DBs.
Even the question came about the pressure, and you look at the stats and no sacks, but maybe you guys were able to come with pressure.
Yeah. Huge part on the D-line. They work their tails off every practice, and we talk about just getting pressure and making the quarterback move his feet, making him uncomfortable. So big credit to them.
We asked the other guys, I guess they had a couple of comments this week that got back to y'all, just talk about, that maybe helping motivate y'all a little bit.
Regardless of the comments, we're going to come out and play. We try not to say anything or comment on anything like that. So we just come and play football, hard-nosed football, and that's what we're coming here to do. We got the W.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ethan.